It's a region infamous for its association with drug smuggling. But law enforcement agencies from Thailand, Myanmar, Laos and China have been working together to try and crack down. Since the murder of 13 Chinese sailors in 2011 was linked to methamphetamine smugglers in Myanmar and Laos, a new impetus has driven agencies along the length of the Mekong to bring the lawless Golden Triangle under control. And according to the Thai police, it is having some impact.
Since we started this cooperation and tightened up security, the Mekong River situation has improved. But now the smugglers are using different routes.
China has contributed much-needed boats to Laos and Myanmar and is involved in joint patrols with Thailand. And funds have been released by the Thai government so the police can make their presence felt. One of the major problems for Thailand's marine police is funding, and with two major coastlines and several large rivers within their jurisdiction, they've often found they don't have enough money to buy petrol to put out regular patrols on the Mekong. But now, with these new security measures, they've got enough funding for 7,000 trips a year to secure the area around the Golden Triangle. A framework for security cooperation is also in place at this joint strategy headquarters in Chiang Mai. But effective and speedy intelligence sharing is still being held up by regulations and red tape, although forward planning has benefited considerably from this centre. That's all good news, thinks the UN's Drug Control Agency, but there's also much more to do.
It sounds cliche, but there's an awful lot more to be done, because the volumes of drugs moving out of the Golden Triangle doesn't seem to be dropping, if anything rising.
And the UN would like to expand the scope of attention from law enforcement to the root problems behind drug abuse.
You need to have a multiple-pronged strategy. One is dealing with the farming, the production of the opium. You're going to have to be dealing with the supply of chemicals going in, which means trafficking of what we call precursor chemicals, which means international cooperation on chemical trade. You have to then deal with the trafficking out, the production and trafficking out, and you have to deal with the use.
The murky waters of the Mekong have earned their reputation for lawlessness, and the area remains frustratingly difficult to tame. But the four nations along its northern banks appear committed to cleaning up. Tony Cheng, CCTV, Thailand.